Suspect as a business owner, you're not aiming for average. You're not aiming so general that you're not standing out. Well, I wanted to take a moment today and talk about AI, stands for artificial intelligence. And I wanted to share with you how it works so that if you're using it in your business, you are aiming well above average. But if you're using it out of the box, average is all you're going to get. So, artificial intelligence, how does it work? It's a program, first of all, it's software, and it has combed the internet for content that it can learn from. I will tell you, at least it started with the English language. I don't know how many languages it is perfected in. It's not perfected in the English language, I can tell you that. But if you think about all the content on the internet, all the text, let's just leave it at text for now. I'm sure you've gone to websites where you've said, no, I don't really think this is true, or that's kind of a skewed point of view, or, this is really not inclusive of a lot of people. It might be just for, say, white supremacists or something like that. All of this content is mushed together into this software, and it's spewed out based on whatever you put in as your prompt for it to work. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a lot of content, okay? I can tell you it's not all true. I can tell you it's biased, and I can tell you that it may not be the impression or the voice that you want on your website. I can also tell you a lot of people are using it, and search engines can detect it. They know if this is artificial intelligence generated or if it comes from a real person. So, with all of that in mind, and I actually wanted to take a moment just to talk about the word intelligence. I'm sure you know people that are extremely intelligent, but have very little, if any, common sense. And you probably know people that have a lot of common sense or street smarts or whatever you want to call it, and they're not so intelligent. So I personally don't like the term artificial intelligence because common sense is not something you can teach. It's not something you're going to glean from the internet, from all the stuff out on the internet. So I don't know what else to call it. We have to call it artificial intelligence because that's what everybody's calling it. But I question the intelligence piece of the artificial intelligence. Now, if you're going to use this, which it has many applications that are very time-saving, I want you to use it the right way. So if you type in a prompt for, say, a blog article, and I go to ChatGPT and I want to write a blog article on artificial intelligence, which I will be doing later today, but it'll be coming out of my head. But if I go to one of these places and I type that in and I say, give me a blog article on the topic of artificial intelligence, and it's going to glean the internet, go through its database, and it's going to write something. And if I were to take that something and just put it on my website as a blog post, or put it into social media, or put it wherever I'm going to put it, in an email to my customers, then I'm aiming for average. Because what that does is it takes the average of everything it finds on the internet and it puts it together as an article. Well, I personally aim for excellence. So aiming for average using artificial intelligence is super easy to do because it's programmed to give you average. It's not programmed to give you excellence. You have to give yourself excellence. So you would take whatever it spits out, and that is a starting point. You want to go ahead and read that, delete anything that you know is really wrong, and add in things that you wanted to say that maybe it didn't cover. And you want to go in and you want to put in your headlines and your subheadlines and maybe your lists and break up your paragraphs, make it more readable, do all the things that you would normally do to a blog article. Look at this as a jump off point. This is what it's giving you to start with. It is nowhere near an end article. So I challenge you to not aim for average, but to aim for excellence and to use AI in your business to save you time, but never use it out of the box as it's provided to you because the software is programmed for average. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to have a chat with you. If you want to follow me for more information like this, feel free. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you around the internet.